there, my name is Jessica and welcome to the Jess Tales. Today's video is a Halloween special. I did this makeup last Halloween. I loved the way that it turned out. I got so many compliments. I don't like buying costumes. I'm not a really big Halloween person in general, but I love doing makeup and this was so much fun to do. I got this idea from another girl on YouTube. I followed her tutorial to a T last year for Halloween. I will link her video in the description box below. Gotta give credit where credit is due, but I did make a few changes this year and I kind of made it a little bit faster and the steps just made more sense to me. So I'm kind of doing my own little twist on it, but it's pretty much identical to what she did. Just a few things are different. So I'm not going to talk too much because this is going to be a very in-depth tutorial. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. There are going to be some things that are different because I kind of decided I didn't like certain things about it from last year. So for example, like my lips are going to be a little bit different, but let's get started. First things first, you want your face to be a little bit lighter than normal. So I am using a lighter foundation and a lighter concealer. And then I'm also going to conceal with even lighter around different areas of my face to make me look a little bit more pale. The reason why I put it in those lines is because that is kind of where my skin is going to stay pale at the end of the design. Last year I put lipstick on. This year I'm making my lips pale. I think it's going to look way better. Okay, so that is our base. Next, we are going to build in the eyes. So the next part is the eye part. I am using a lighter concealer. This is the Hoola Benefit. What you could also use is, like, from any of the Naked palettes, a lighter brown, such as like Naked or Buck. Those are the kind of colors, just a warm light brown, a little bit lighter than your bronzer. And we're just going to start shadowing the eyes. Now I'm taking a darker bronzer, so this is the Hoola Caramel. I'm going to use this and really accentuate the inside and just make me look a little bit more dead. If you have a black eye pencil, you're going to want to use that. I only have dark brown, so that's what I'm going to use. This is just for the waterline. Next, I have a black eyeshadow here. It's just a L'Oreal black eyeshadow, super inexpensive, but this is what I'm going to use for the rest of my eyes. Like tracing where I'm going to have the end of my eyes, because this is going to meet my brow. This is kind of going to go straight up like this, so I'm just going to kind of draw it out a little bit. So next, with that same eyeshadow, I kind of have the shape drawn out. I'm going to just fill it in with a regular brush. I'm going to use one that looks like this. Now I just kind of want to blend that in. Next, for the eyes, the black tip liquid liner, and you're just going to line and wing your eye. Since I used brown eyeliner on my waterline, I just really want to emphasize that this is black. So I'm also going in with this right on the lash line. Then I'm going to blend out the bottom. Okay, the next part is the fun drawing part. So I'm going to actually draw the outline of the cheekbone on the skull. I'm using my brown liner. I don't recommend using black for this, and I'll show you why. You kind of want the black to be smudged. And then for your nose, you're just going to draw like an M, and I'll show you exactly what I do. I'm going to go in with that darker bronzer again, and I'm just going to blend out this line all the way around. I'll leave the nose alone for now because this is the outline, and we're going to fill it in with black. Now I'm going to take the lighter bronzer and just blend that out even more. I'm really trying to create the hollow cheekbone look here. Next is the nose. If you have black gel liner, that is ideal. That's what the girl used in the video. I don't, so I just put it on really thick with my black eyeshadow, and it worked just fine. I'm using this really tiny brush that's really going to help pack in the eyeshadow. Next thing I'm going to do is the same idea, but I'm going to actually make this way darker, and I'm going to use my black shadow in the small brush again. I'm blending it with the same brush that I used for my eyelids. Now I want to make this darker because we're going to eventually use that as the mouth. Now I'm going to make the stencil for the hearts. There's a big heart and a small heart, and we use it around our face. So I have a post-it note and I folded it in half, and I'm going to cut out the shape for the big heart, and now I'm going to cut out the shape for the small heart. Okay, now the hearts are on. I'm going to use the end of this cap lid to make a little dot, and I'm still using my eyeshadow again. This would be so much better with gel liner, but I'm just going to dip this into this eyeshadow. I want to make this a little bit more black just for some more contrast, and I'm also going to contour right here and use black right there. So let's just start with the bottom. So first I'm going to go in with my dark bronzer. Now I'm taking a smaller fluffy brush and going in with my black again right here on my jawline. Now let's make the cheeks a little more dramatic. Going to contour up here next, so I'm taking the dark bronzer again, just like I did with the jawline. I'm going in with this first, and then we're going to go over it with the black. And I'm going to go ahead and blend this out a little bit as well. Going in with some highlighter. I'm going to highlight the inner corners. Now we're going to do the lips, and I'm going to start by highlighting my lips. First, I'm going to put a little bit more concealer on them, and that's really just going to serve as a primer for what we're about to do. Highlight your lips. Then we're going to go in with our black eyeshadow again, and we're going to put it on the inside of our lips. Last-ish thing we're doing is we're actually making our lip lines. I'm going to use that same wet eyeliner to draw the lines on my lips. taking the light concealer again, and I'm just going to make this a little brighter and this a little brighter, and then maybe right here and right here. I'm gonna add a little bit more brightness in right here. The last step is a mascara. I think false lashes would look amazing with this. I just don't have any false lashes, so I'm just using my regular mascara. So that is it. That is your finished skull. Last year for my hair, what I did is pulled up my hair in space buns and left some of the pieces out, and then I curled the pieces that were hanging out, and I thought it looked really good. That is it. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you try this, you'll definitely have to let me know. Tag me in your posts. It's just a really great Halloween makeup trick, especially when you're running late and don't have any costume ideas. This is always a go-to. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. This is not my normal content, but definitely check out my channel for what I usually post, and stick around because I would love to see you in my next videos.